weekend, I think it was Hugh Hewitt, Ben Carson, and a couple of others, after the audio tape came out from Access Hollywood, they said, we anticipate that more and worse things are going to come out. So apparently this is it. You know, the thing is that Trump has been accused by several women of sexual assault. He also was on that audio tape bragging to Billy Bush about sexual assault because he is powerful. And then he said, oh, well, that's just locker room talk. So then today he was saying that there's no way that he would have sexually assaulted those women because they're not pretty enough. Ooh. And I'm like, okay, what in the actual you-know-what is going on?
Watch her.
The other thing I thought was amazing today is you have this report out of The Apprentice where apparently he used to say that Marlee Matlin, who is deaf, she was on Celebrity Apprentice, he used to say that she was retarded all the time. So she's responded, and she is saying how offensive it is. And so I think one of the things that the Trump campaign has done, instead of focus on the real issues, like they say they want everybody else to do, now this story is completely into the mainstream pop culture world. And it doesn't matter on the actual news, because the most important thing, the way people get their news now, is on their phones. So from a pop culture standpoint, that's where that is all happening. I would just add, this is all at the same time. Trump has pulled his staff out of Virginia. Arizona shows a tie with her. One poll has her up by 1. And in Florida, a really telling number. 503,000 new Democrats are registered in 2016 compared to the Republicans at 60,000. So we have to be really clear-eyed about what is happening. And so blaming the New York Times and Carlos Slim and all of these things, is it just Wednesday night at that debate where he can make a convincing closing argument?
Isn't Carlos Slim actually Anthony Weiner?
No, it's Danger.
Carlos Danger.
Both Carlos. I would throw in, look, again, never are these things okay.
Yeah.
We know a lot of them. We're hearing a lot of them. Over time, they'll all be litigated, and we'll find out which ones are true, which ones aren't. Maybe they're all true. Who knows? But at the same time, you have Iran that's moving warships towards our aircraft carriers in the Gulf. We have ISIS, who's promised to use exploding drones.
And they did it.
We have a Syrian civil war that has now drawn in 3 world superpowers with nuclear weapons, the Great Britain, America, and Russians. Who knows how that's going to blow up?
Huge humanitarian
and in the meantime, Hillary Clinton's got all these emails. If I were the Trump campaign, I would just literally just pivot and stay on.
You know what I think he should do? He should take the WikiLeaks thing, all the emails that he thinks are his top favorites, and he could just do a dramatic interpretation and just read them. He was up there for 3 hours today giving a speech. So I would just, if you want people to focus on WikiLeaks, then you got to talk about it. You can't just talk about all of your accusers and then insult them.
So you're saying less defending and just more go on the attack in terms of Hillary Clinton. But I mean, he's already done the disclaimer. I deny all of these. I'll
The other thing he said about Hillary Clinton today is that when she walked in front of him at the debate, he wasn't impressed. Like, that's not impressive.
Right.
All right. And the Republicans that are defending this are really irritating me. I've been like Mount Vesuvius all day.
You have.
Oh,
are we good?
No, I'm still venting. And another thing.
You and I?
You're like a powerful little volcano.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, Vesuvius.
Clear that up.
We'll let you take a moment.
You're not out there doing it. I mean, there are people like, you know who you are.
Oh my, and she's going to come get you, and we're going to lock you in the freight elevator, and you'll be screaming for your life.
There used to be a thing. You know what? The Danish, what was it?
The look?
The look. Was it the look?
Oh, yeah, she put you in the...
You know who you are, Ben Carson. The look.
Oh, my goodness.
And others.
You know what Ben would say to you?
What?
Cut the mic.
Oh, cut my mic.
Cut the mic.
Yeah, because women should be seen and not heard, apparently.
Finally, you agree with me,
After 20 years of defending these guys.
Well, you know, I'm enjoying this conversation.
Well, we're dominating the pod today. I'll tell you that much.
Conversation, but I must say,
you agree
I don't
with Dana's strategy, by the way?
What's her strategy?
Well, her strategy is turn, pivot, talk about Hillary Clinton, talk about the emails, read it, and not...
He's not doing that, and I don't know how effective it would be, because at the moment, what Dana also said is, America is focused on sex talk and sexual misbehavior, and it's hard even among us if we start talking about sex and say, oh yeah, you know, we should talk about Iranian threats in the middle. You say, oh, what did you say about that sex stuff? That's just human nature. So, but the thing that fascinates me in terms of the politics of the response, Kimberly, is that he's going after Paul Ryan. He's going after Paul Ryan much more than Hillary Clinton. He's going after the ladies that he says are falsely charged. He's going after Carlos Slim, but he's also going after Republicans. So he's at war with the party, and it's incredible.